This is a presentation today. Representative Williams, Corey, I'm Mark, and Robin, and Ann. Just want to welcome you here today for this presentation. We couldn't have done it without a lot of support from our legislators. But this is in memory of two children, teachers, that brought their hearts to Guthrie and tragically taken away. We are honored for all the family here, the troopers, first responders, all the dignitaries that are here, all the grandparents, brothers and sisters. But we just want to say this is a way to honor them. I remember back when Jennifer got her job and also Heather, there was no other love that they had, and tragically that was taken away from them. But this is a way to honor them for the future. I'm going to introduce my sister Robin, who is one of the spearheads, and she has lost her best friend. I know Heather's family have lost theirs too, and we love them, and the girls are buried together to show that tribute to how much they meant to each other. So I'm going to ask Corey to say a few things. He's done a wonderful job for our area, even though I can't vote for you. I'm in a different county. I know. Shucky darns. I know, shucky darns. So, but I'm a Guthrie boy at heart, and we love all these people here. And thank you all for showing up. And if you can't hear me, it's we've got cars in the background. So, all right, Representative Williams.
Sorry, Corey, put you on the spot.
You did? No,
he did.
Appreciate the opportunity to be here, and I want to thank both families for giving Senator Halligan and I the honor to be able to do this and to play a small part in honoring their legacy. I rarely like doing these things because typically you're honoring great people under really tragic circumstances, and I hope that on behalf of the state of Oklahoma, you'll accept this as a token of our thanks and appreciation for the commitment that they made to the legislative body.
All right, thank you. It's okay, thank you so much. Dr. Simpson.
That day is something that's still etched in my mind, and I was thinking about it on the short drive over here. It was sunny about like today. It's a little warmer today than it was on October 27th of 2014. But it was a sunny day that turned dark. These two ladies were special to so many people, and I still remember going back to the school and dealing with the aftermath of the loss and the sorrow, but then having to deal with the fact that I knew both families long before I ever went to Guthrie, because I'm a Stillwater guy also, and that was doubly hard because I looked at those families that I knew and the tragedy, because no parent should ever have to bury their child. But my hat's off to the families for how they've handled this with grace. Representative Williams, Senator Halligan for getting the sign, but also the fact that their memory will forever be with us. Thank you.
A small, hopefully small, word about the girls. Jennifer, I know. Hold on, semi's coming. I have a lot of noise. All right. Jennifer and Heather be a position that just came open, and they needed somebody quickly. Jennifer said, I know the person. So called Heather. Heather came over, interviewed. She got the job. So they were ecstatic. They carpooled together. They chose, 1 week Heather drove, 1 week Jennifer drove. Heather's parents, Jeff and I, my husband, Jennifer's dad, none of us knew each other until October 27, 2014. And we have been through a lot together. Yes. And it would be, I would love to be able to say, let's end DUI, because that's what killed our girls, was a selfish person who was high on a synthetic marijuana, and he made that choice to get in the car and drive that morning. That's not a choice that we should make. And I ask anyone, any single person that's had anything to drink, smoke, whatever you guys do, I don't know. It's not my business. It's my business when you get on this highway. So just please, for Jennifer and Heather, please think about it. Just think before you get behind that wheel. And I have one other thing to say. It's ironic that the girls were headed to Guthrie, not only to teach. They had been on fall break. They parent-teacher conferences, their first parent-teacher conference was that day, but it was also the first day of what I called the Red Ribbon Week, the Say No to Drugs. And it's ironic. They were there to help promote not doing drugs, and drugs killed them. So, just a little tidbit of information on that. I am ecstatic at the number of people that came. It is a testimony to Jennifer and Heather, to our families. I so appreciate every one of you, and I've waited since October 27, 2014 to say thank you to the Coyle Fire Department. I have been unable to reach them up until now, and first responders, highway patrol, sheriff's deputies, everybody, thank you. Everything you did that day. It was a horrible day, and I'm sad, very sad, but we're here to honor them. And what a way to do it, to have their name up where everybody can see. So I'm going to pass it to Mike Chase. He is going to offer a prayer, and then we will unveil this sign. And I put him on the spot also. Thank you.
Let us bow for a word of prayer together. God, it is a day of remembrance, a day with heavy hearts that are here. It is a day that becomes special, because as we drive this highway now, we'll never forget Jennifer and Heather. Their names will be here to remind us of their lives, of who they were, who they are, who they always will be to their family and friends. And I would just pray today that as we gather in this place, we never forget. But we also pray for your presence in our midst, that each day you may walk with us, you may be with us, you may be with the families here to comfort them in the days that are difficult, and help them rejoice and celebrate in the days of good memories. So bless this gathering here, and we are thankful that so many people came to remember. We just pray, God, that this doesn't happen again. We pray that you watch over all of us in our lives and in things we do. But we give thanks for Heather and Jennifer's lives, the people they touched in such a short time, and though they were taken way too soon,
We give you thanks for their memory that will live on through their families. So bless us today, and bless this gathering, and bless these families. In your name we pray.
Ann, want to do it? Nope. Okay. I'll help you. Okay, I was going to say, because I just... I did.
Robin, you know how to untie it?
I actually do.
Okay.
Department of Transportation helped me with this. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Nope.